The coach take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's got room. Le'Veon Bell. Kiss him goodbye. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell. His sixth touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
One thing I'm missing is my lemonade.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a first carry for T.J. Yeldon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And this is Cook with a grab. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
A 1st down carry now for Yeldon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Throwing his Allen on 3rd. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They got to figure this out. They got to figure him out. 4 sacks last week. Now 1 in the first quarter. What do?
Well, great pass rushers usually have a go-to move, but the best pass rushers, they have counters to their go-to move. So they'll show you that.
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Now, that was a big run. It takes them all the way down to the 1-yard line, and that'll shake the confidence of any defense. So when they're looking for a little bit of support now, looking at their defensive coordinator, if I'm him.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Mike Evans, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills have taken the lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I lost one game and one fourth. I didn't lose that. I don't remember losing.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell hard. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
A field position changer there. 49 yards on the punt. Couple that with a loss on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with the tackle. From the 30 on 2nd down, Allen. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? He needed that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
56, 56. Alert, alert, alert. Go get him, go get him, go get him.
Through 1 quarter, 9-7 our score. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the punt kicks out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
This look like, man, no count.
Check 25. Dash. Go. Here we go.
Darnold on first down. And Darnold, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Allen going to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Allen. And it's caught off the deflection. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play.
Now that's a defensive coordinator's nightmare right there. You're covering everyone, and the guy's not even the intended receiver ends up making the play.
Right place, right time, I guess.
When that ball's tipped up in the air like that, you've got to go up and get it. Offense and defense, and in this case, the offense ended up grabbing it.
Throwing it in on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Eat for Brown. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Come on, the man all hitting me before I get the ball. And that's crazy that they ain't calling that one, boy.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
That's it. That's it. Big hit.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Who that?
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance.
Especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now it's Darnold. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Was sacked there by Trent Murphy. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 5.
Come on. Damn, the drop shot wasn't enough.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
My gosh, bro. Hit this man dead on with the rocket, fool.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
No! First down that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker C.J. Mosley there in coverage. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Allen going to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Here's Allen. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
95 yards.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. On first down, it's Darnold. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Charlie. Watch the twist.
Here's Darnold. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Incomplete on the default. Coverage there by Earl Thomas.
Okay. Only 2 minutes.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. He's going to have the first down past the 20 as he'll take this up to the 22-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
That was touchdown, bro. All they had to do was hold their block a little longer. Little fucking longer.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
All right, Coach. Thank you. We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
What is it? I don't know what that boy is. You said that boy bucking when he played. He's supposed to play when he off.
Ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Well, I'm gonna call that boy. I'm gonna call Doobie. Call Doobie again real quick.
And he'll take this across the 25.
Yeah,
Couple extra yards
smoke
up
out
to the
there now.
27-yard line.
Yeah, you know that boy.
At their own 27-yard line.
No. No, I know ain't cuz ain't working with the cuz ain't working with them folks.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives.
Yeah, no, D.
You know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes just all that, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now.
Dirty track record out here, ain't it?
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, so he ain't playing dirty like that.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th. Conversion here on 3rd
crazy, ain't it?
Allen. He finds his target. It's Evans.
Oh, cool, get him.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
This one is man right behind me, bro. I'll tell you, fool.
That boy going in a 5 trio.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
The office tonight, Ryan.
Complete to Yeldon.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense,
you got to get up for work in the morning, boy. I ain't even trying to do it.
Come on, pussy nigga. Stop pausing the game.
Gee, real quick.
And that time go ahead, you losing an hour.
Oh no, yeah, it's our plans off. Deal ain't no deal. Damn, I forgot we do lose our hour. Nah, bro, yeah, I'm staying at the crib. I need that hour. That hour needed.
He's gonna feel it in the morning.
That bread needed, boy. every 59 seconds of that hour, I need all that.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Allen to throw once more. And able to find John Brown. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
Oh, shit. Okay, you boys don't know the game.
So
Talking about, you know, ducking that
now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Again, they'll throw with Allen.
Oh,
and he gets this in the hands of Mixon.
Cowboy.
Eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Come on.
A gain of 37.
Man, banned it on me, fool. That man ain't even talking about nothing.
They want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that.
Bro.
And he takes it in.
I'm just letting
Touchdown. T.J. Yeldon, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big
Look
play,
at this.
I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
That boy dropped the hat and Macari no cap.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll have a first down past the 40. 22 yards there, a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure
I
no
need
one
boys
can
to
leak
put through
from
it
the
right now,
backside.
boy. I
They
ain't
can
gonna
run a
lie.
play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Gotta catch him.
From just shy of midfield, Darnold. They'll rifle this one deep right side into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop in behind the line.
Look at
It's
this.
a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Hey, they want to spot that right in front of you like that.
Yeah, if they're right in front of you, just feel like there's someone right next to you. That's not your thing.
I got something for y'all. I know just what I'm gonna do. You flying in here, homie?
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Everybody trying to smell that? Before we trying to smell that?
Team, and it's intercepted.
Ain't nobody trying to smell
By
that?
the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
After the interception, here's Darnold. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Trent Murphy able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
That's what I like to hear, Papa. See, that's the energy I need from you. You ain't talking about I'm about to die and all that.
They do homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game.
Don't shoot with it now.
Now this throw caught left side. A nice
pick
up for 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
How many yards you got, Rug?
Darnold on third down. A heavy rush, and down he goes. Matt Milano drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
This thing only comes with real people.
Something like that.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They still can't get it. Completes it to Aguilar. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Oh my God, bro, what is this?
Bro, that shit nigga had all that time out there, bro.
And find a way to make this a one-possession game. You gotta get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Yep, you sure did.
The drive has them up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Allen's throw is complete, and he is tackled inside the 40, not
I'm
quite to the 35. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Allen now looks to throw.
Give me a PS5.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
We can both put it on PS5 together.
The big fella, 30, 20, 10,
He's going to be old by then.
and it's a touchdown for the Jets.
Yeah, it'll be working, but you know, I mean,
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Even that you got to PS something.
After, right down the middle, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Look at that boy.
And that'll carry over the back
I
of the
think on
end
the
zone
PS5
for a
again,
touchback.
this time it's going to be like how to do with the old games.
Wait, like play the old games with your teammates?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are
Yeah, who a
sputtering
foul?
right now.
Give me a foul.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
And he's going to give me the 4.
That's caught inside the 20. A big play here for Buffalo. 57 yards.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. The line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now. For
All right, so if you don't care to be 65 years old, then you shouldn't care to be the 4.
Allen. This is caught.
I'm trying to tell you, boy.
I don't care if I don't get
Jared Cook.
I don't care if I
His
don't
third
get
touchdown now on the year. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score.
You see
So
what
now
like?
an important conversion attempt.
You shot me
here
my
as
last
the
night,
Bills
16
line up to
minutes.
go for 2.
And I go to work tomorrow, so I ain't gonna go see you.
And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the
Even if you say
deficit.
no, I'm gonna come get you out of bed while you sleep. So
This
you
game
want to
back
see with me
within a
regardless, baby.
touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Yes. All right.
This one
I
fielded
go to
at the
work in the morning,
5.
so I don't know if you're gonna catch a hold or DD.
That's the kind of return to warms the heart of the special teams coach.
Man right
He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes.
All in the
Remember, they have their own meetings,
all in the background.
practice time, have their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play.
Yeah, you know, so I'd rather him, of course, I'd rather that boy doing that than one of these just around here tweaking, you know what I'm saying?
As he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of
that boy, you know, he in the church and all that, but he just got some music to listen to. Give him some big guys sometimes, so you know,
pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Matt Mulatto picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
What are you learning about me playing the game, Sonny?
3rd and long, it's Darnold.
Sonny boy.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And sensing the momentum, maybe changing here a little bit,
bro. You
Charles.
cannot be serious, dog.
Real quickly, and their offense got him a touchdown last time they had the ball. So they should get another shot.
Yeah, Denver is so tired,
inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Put them boys on your ticket?
Yeah, dog. Y'all, how y'all lose to Cleveland? Cleveland, bro. They 17-45.
18.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Joe Mixon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards.
Hey, y'all heard about the way he ended the show?
Buffalo first. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt.
That man Green, bro, at the show in Houston, he made it seem like he was going to go backstage to come back out. That man go backstage, somebody come outside talking the show over.
And he is met quickly in the back.
Hot, boy.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Doubling this guy
has
to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella.
Yeah, no, I already seen the little post talking about how he made $1 million been on hospital, so he probably ain't even be out there like that
These
anymore.
pants make me look fat, and we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And,
that's a good pick. Oh, that's a good pick. I told you that shouldn't be lighting up. Don't mean nothing, bro.
Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
That was a situation where he should have won that
that's
shit.
That's the word we use when we intercept.
He ain't man. I'm about to pick his ass up.
Trying to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made all the way to the end zone. This week he got Bioski, maybe not a touchdown.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Boy, I paid for this ticket, boy. You finna perform. You gon' perform.
And his 9th on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle.
Love it when a nigga being man, when I'm in my man beater.
Guy. Hang on.
And this will be a touchback as it sails over the end line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Neat.
They go back to the air here after the SLT on the last drive. And this is caught by Evans.
You think it's supposed to listen to that?
15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Hey, this man funny, bro. That's new music, bro. What you mean you supposed to listen to it for, bro?
That boy's gonna get a view off flow.
Deep downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
You know, them in Spanish go crazy for they already go. They gonna buy that.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Brian
Yeah, a couple of,
on the
couple
extra
songs
point.
in there, Robin.
And that'll cut the lead
That
down
King
to
Von
a
just dropped his
touchdown.
album. I ain't listened to it yet, but I don't know, bro. That man, damn, that sound the same on every song, bro.
This is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot.
That man don't switch up the cadence, no matter like that.
And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick 80% of the time, the team expecting it. They do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like,
now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Allen to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
I want to score again.
Hey, my 7.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side with Bell. And some room to maneuver. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that.